All right. Here we go, part 11. Basically, that means the 11th hour that will pass. And, bro, I don't even know, bro. Like, this is only 36 minutes. I hope he is not better, bro. Like, I need to talk so much because he is messing up so much, bro. Basically. And also, when Pokimane saying something, but it's not that much. It's more like about this dude, bro, about Dr. K, bro. I swear to God, bro, if I ever see him in real life, I need to talk to him one on one, bro. Like, that's no way. There's no way.
And I think it's interesting. I remember first sort of encountering this with Devin Nash, and sort
Who,
of like
who's
we were
that?
talking about why people are toxic,
Okay,
and I
now
think
it's
like
dark.
what I told him, and what I still think I kind of believe, because I remember who I used to hate, right? Because like I've felt that too. I mean, being 25 years old, and
Wait.
still think I kind of believe, because and sort of like we were talking about why people are toxic, and
Mm-hmm.
I think like what I told him, and what I still think I kind of believe, because I remember who I used to hate, right? Because like I've felt that too. I mean, being 25 years old, and have nothing but 80 medical school rejection letters to show for what you've done in life is not like it's like a dark rejection letters to show.
80 medical school rejection letters. I knew it. Like, he's saying, I never really lost. I never really lose. What? You you lost like 80 times, bro. You lost like 80 times, but it's normal, you know? Like, before you make it and be successful, and he is successful, like, he really worked for it, you know? And he got really rejected 80 times. Actually, 81 times, because he got rejected one time from this hot chick in university. So at least he got rejected 81 times. He failed 81 times. He basically lost 81 times. It's a lose for you. But someday you will win. And if go onto the win train, like build like an empire out of it, guess what? You are winning more and more and more. And that's the hustle he had. Like, he got rejected a lot of times. That's where I'm like, okay, that's good, but still, you are not like it's still the work of the ego, because you know some people's ego is like, I give up. I give up after one rejection, two rejection, three rejections. But he's like, I'm not giving up. I'm keep on doing it 80 times, until he got accepted, which makes him pretty average, which is okay to be average. And also, he basically he didn't even really want to do it, like being a psychiatrist. He didn't want his dad basically just decided for himself, like either lawyer or medical, law or med. His older brother could decide, so he took law. He had to go med. If he Nobody cared if he wanted that or not. So that's already like a big thing, like he had to do something. He basically got forced to do something. But I mean, he got where he is, maybe like where he wants to be a little bit, has money now, but still, bro, like the content you put out, bro, cursing, you know, calling NPCs, like you called her basically the B word. You know what I mean? Like, then telling her the parent NPCs, like, what the hell, bro? Like, I'm not, like, well, I get, I was already on your butt, with the Indian scammer and stuff like that, because there is no way for me, bro. Like, there is no way for me. You build that kind of empire and you talk this kind of trash. Like, this is for me like W Indian scammer, bro. Like, you made it, but still it's like you don't have any clue. But that's not on you really, I guess. But don't act like you know. You know what I mean? Like, don't act like you know, like, because you don't know. Because you don't know, bro. My bad for being direct and radical, but that's what Like that's how it is. That's what uh, I do, you know?
for what you've done in life is not like it's like a dark place to be, right? Not
Yeah.
having a job,
Let's do it
being
in one
supported by
session.
mommy and daddy, and
35 minutes.
like not even being supported. Like it's like a dark place to be, right? Not
Yeah.
having a job, being supported by mommy and daddy, and like not even helping people, like not contributing, like doing nothing. And I think this is why like mental health is a problem, because like these people don't have like these people their hatred doesn't come from evil, right? It's like the hydra. Like the hydra acts like depending on how you treat it. I think the crazy thing is that I think those people are like they're hurting and they don't know what to do with that. It's like they're like children. Like if you look at children of like who are abused, like, and there was a great stream with LS about this where he was kind of talking about like he used to act out and be a bad kid, and like no one ever asked why. No one ever like wondered. Like they just punished him because he did things that he wasn't supposed to do. No one ever asks why. And I think these people who hate you, they, so with Devin's case, I think what happened is like what I hate the most, and I even still I feel it today.
Bro,
When I see someone doing
hate is such a crazy word still for me. Like they hate you. Like just understand haters are just fans. They don't really like hating for real, most of them. It's like they just want your attention. It doesn't matter how. So they maybe tried like, hey, how are you? Then it's like a rejection. And then it's like uh A B word, why are you not answering? Oh, you look so fat, you look so ugly, you are so ugly. Look at that picture, ha ha ha. And then like they just want, like they try everything to get your attention. That is the thing. That is like the in football they have a name. The ultras, I think. They are basically the ultras in Twitch on Twitch. Because they are such extreme follows. Like they DM you, they DM you like like you know them basically. Like they are a little bit Lulu, you know, like Labubu fans. I'm just kidding. Okay, don't come for me, please. Labubu fans, please. No.
something that I feel like I'm capable of but haven't done, it infuriates me.
What?
I feel it today. When I see someone doing something that I feel like I'm capable of but haven't done, it infuriates me. I feel it today. When I see someone doing something that I feel like I'm capable of but haven't done, it infuriates me.
What?
Capable of? When I see someone doing something that I feel like I'm capable of but haven't done, it infuriates me.
But who haven't done? But I haven't done? Or but he hasn't done?
When someone's better than me and they do something, that's fine because they're better than me. But when someone's not better than me and they do something that I could have done, except I didn't do it and they did do it, boy, does that make me livid.
Damn, that's how I feel a little bit. That's my ego feels a little bit, you know, with like, damn, like he doesn't have any clue and he's doing it. No, wait a minute. No, because he's not doing it better. He's not doing it better than me, bro. Like he's not. Well, the what he's doing better though is uh like editing, recording, stuff like that. Also high quality and stuff. Maybe cut, like editing. No, I don't think they cut the video like that. Maybe marketing better, but if we are talking about like helping, bro, don't, no, don't. No, that
because
like
that
that infuriates me. Like that he is the psychiatrist. He should know better, but he don't know better. He doesn't know better. And I am not a psychiatrist. I know that. I don't want to be one, but I know better because I like that is the thing. Like you can just study a little bit, read books, like remember it, you know, get take it as your own. Even if you don't take it as your own, you just study and you learn, and then you make it, get a get a doctor title, psychiatrist, and then it's like you have it. But that doesn't mean that you can actually help people. And as of now, I'm not seeing that you help them. Okay, maybe a little bit with the like talking to the parent, but not deep enough where it's like, help me fix the crying. Help me not to get hurt by all these messages. Like, this is the big thing, and you can't help with it. So it's like, for what? Why are you there, bro? Like, are you there to call her the B word? Are you there to call her parents NPCs? Like, are you there to um like say, wait a second, I have to think for a second. And then are you there to ask, um, what do you mean by that? How do you feel right now? That's where that's for what you are good for? That boy, oh boy, boy, Indian boy, bro.
I don't have an
Oh
excuse.
hell nah.
Mhm. Right? Then my weaknesses become exposed, and then like that's just too painful. They don't know how to sit with that pain. We don't know how to sit with pain. No one ever teaches us. And then they attack.
Okay, now how do we sit in pain, Doctor K?
They
Actually, so often when I see people that are like obsessively attacking me, I just, I mean, there are many
Wait,
when I see people
and they attack.
what he
That's
said?
just too painful. They don't know how to sit with that pain. We don't know how to sit with pain. No one ever teaches us. And then they attack. They
actually so often when I see people that are like obsessively attacking me, I just, I mean, there are many emotions, but a big part of me just like wants to reach out and be like, are you okay? Like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Why are you being this way?
Because
And then I realize if I do that, they'll probably just take it as an opportunity to just say worse things directly to me or screenshot it or do whatever.
sure.
And then I
So
just become sad
oh, I
or screenshot it or do whatever. And
sure.
then I
So
just become sad.
oh, I mean,
I think she actually already tried it. Like, there's no way like you receive so many messages and you never reply to them. I don't think that she never replied. Like, she had to, just to be curious. Like, why do you say these kind of things? And of course, it's like two options about. I mean, more options, but the most options I would say is like, oh my God, I would have never thought that you would reply to me. I was just, trying to get your attention. Now I'm getting your attention. I love you so much, that and that and that. Or just as she said, like when she's replying and then it's like, oh my God, Pokimane replied to me, and oh yeah, you are really that and that. Like, but that is crazy, when they are really hate us. That is actually crazy. But they doing this, I guess, and then screenshot it and stuff like that. And oh my God, look at that, Pokemon reply to me, like that. it's all about status. It doesn't matter if it's a bad in a bad way or a good way. You reply to him or her, and then it's like, oh my god, Pokimane replied to me. Like it doesn't even matter what, like why or what, but just know Pokimane replied to me. Pokimane replied to me. That's a status to have for some people. So I really like. Basically, you admitted that it hurts you, and people will, so you basically gave them a reaction. So people will continue to do so as long as you have a reaction, and some people also will never stop, because as long as you make videos and stuff like that, and you are in the public eye, you like they will never stop. Like some people just don't never stop, and there will be new people that come and stuff like that. Like basically, it's never ending. You know, until everybody is that spiritual that they are like, oh, I heard basically my own race, the human race. Like, why would I hurt my own race? Like, why would I hurt another human being? And we can be one entity. We can, but we have to be like really together to do that. And I really wish that we can do it, and yeah, I really wish that we will do it like as long as I'm still living. Like I really want to see it. Of course, like this is the curious thing I want to see. Like, am I able to change basically the world? Of course, not alone. Like, I mean, it's possible to do it alone nowadays through internet, but of course, I can see it. You can make it way faster if you like collab with a lot of people and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to see it. I really want to see it. Like I really want to see a beautiful world where the parents don't have to be overprotective and stuff like that, where like alcohol is not even a thing and stuff like that, and rape and stuff, like, and eating meat, a lot of things. Like I like how I can imagine the world actually like really really beautiful. Like eh, it can be paradise. Like some places are just paradise for me. Um, and it doesn't have to be a lot, just like basically nature. I love nature, beach, water, whatever it is. I love to swim also. Like I love to be in water. I love nature. I love to walk. Like that's love. Like, but hate is it's crazy, for somebody like now, especially it's like, how can I really hate somebody? But I drifted away again. Basically, Earth can be paradise, but Earth can also be hell. It depends how your mind is set, your mindset. And well, if you see the world how I see it, I mean, you will have like, there are really, really dark sides of the world, which, well, were created from humans. And this we have to get rid of completely. Like there should be no dark sides f- from humans for humanity. Like this, it shouldn't exist. So it's a big mission, but I think we can do it. Because I'm not doing it alone. First, I do it alone, but then year after year after year, I want to have like, not even. ambassador sounds like bad because then it's like there has to be a leader, but I don't want to be a leader. Um, I mean, I can be everything, and if it really requires me to be the leader, I will be the leader. Um, and then ambassadors, which are basically leaders, basically, and until there are no there are all we are all leaders because we all can lead, and that's what I wanna show you guys. Like you can be really be everything, but why would you like be a scammer or whatever it is? If you can be a leader, a good leader. There are bad leaders also. You can be a good leader. You can influence people really good without cussing and stuff like that. Stop eating meat because that's also influence. Like y'all are influencers. Please, like stop cursing so much. God damn, bro. All right, I cursed it too, but it's not like that bad. Like directed to somebody. Like that is crazy. Okay.
Not to go into the lion's den, but like if that happens again, send him my way. I would love to talk to him. Seriously. Oh, I mean, not to go into the lion's den, but like if that happens again, send him my way. I would love to talk to him.
I mean, I understand, but that's probably like thousands of messages, like thousands of people, like sending them all to you. Like how? Like Pokimane is just writing everybody like, yeah, you just have to talk or write with Dr. K. Like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, you try to like maybe like uplift her a little bit or something, but bro, like do your job, bro. Like help her. Help her.
Serious.
But you
I told the same thing to Devin.
can't.
Like these people.
Like I am still waiting. I was like 3 hours. If he doesn't really help her, it's like it's over. It's over for psychiatrists, especially him. Like maybe other people are doing a better job. Maybe
Don't
let's see.
show up fucking infuriates me. I know they're real toxic ass. We've had two incels come on stream. They weren't real incels. We had a guy with a fucking
I
waifu
watched
who's
some
like,
of that.
he's like a normal dude. It's like, where's the fucked upness? Like, give me the worst part. Like, I want the dregs,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because they deserve a spot too,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to
Okay.
understand them. We need to help them
But
and anyway, send them my way.
okay, I'll link them here.
Yeah, I'm serious. Like the guy who made that video.
W promo also maybe.
And so I think there's a couple of other things that I just want to say because it's complicated. There's so many threads here. There's something so devastating about getting an apology in private.
I can't tell you the amount of times. And in the moment, it feels nice, and then long term,
Like what is going on? Like do they just have I mean it's just chatting with Pokemon. That's really only what that is. It's really not a therapy session. There's no way that it is a therapy session. But still, like, even if it's not a therapy session, you can still, like, help her. But I don't, like, there's no way he can. Like, I can see how clueless he. No, he can't. He can't.
I realized,
He can't.
wait, this person got off scot free, and the amount of resentment. I just feel like
do you accept
built
their
up in my body.
apology?
What else am I gonna do? I mean, I very much appreciate it, and I think it takes some sort of courage to do that too. But it like in the moment, I don't realize. Wait, they would never apologize publicly.
Yeah, so
Mm, well, then it's like, well, if you really feel sorry, do it publicly. Do it publicly. But yeah, I mean,
what else am I going to do? Like that comes back to
doesn't
dharma.
really matter. What?
So what else am I going to do? Like that comes back to dharma, right? Like sometimes it's okay to say, I don't forgive you. You don't have to, like, no one is entitled to forgiveness. Something that, like, somewhere along the way, we thought that people were entitled to forgiveness. That's not how it works.
I think it's more so like I expect forgiving them to, or like accepting the apology to then make that situation go away. But now I've realized, no, there is still some resentment within me.
So then that forgiveness is fake.
Go away. But now I've realized, no, there is still some resentment within me.
So then that forgiveness is fake. You do it because you're supposed to do it. You do it because we've been trained to say it's okay when someone apologizes.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
And we do it all the time. And, like, yeah, it's a real problem. Like, no one is entitled to forgiveness. Like, I know that this place is supposed to be positive, but I really think that, oh man, does positivity infuriate me, because it's so fucking dishonest.
So
Oh man, does positivity infuriate me, because it's so fucking dishonest.
sometimes.
Bro. Oh my god, bro. What the hell? What the helly? What the heliante, bro? What the heliante? Like, positivity infuriates him? Because it's so. Not all positivity is so dishonest. You know, like, I mean, with dreamers and stuff like that, dishonest most of the times. But even with you, bro, like, you are putting up a front too, like, where I'm like, what? Like, I mean, that's your job, but it's like, you are doing your job so bad, I feel like, like, all right.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, really not intentionally. Like
Basically, that's an opinion, like, I feel like he's doing his job bad. I feel like that's an opinion.
all those times I really thought, oh, they apologized. This is very nice. Okay, let's all move on with our lives.
Yeah, so I think there's, so I think you're halfway there. So I think forgiving is good, but I think it's got to, like, be actual forgiveness. Right? So I think that the problem isn't that you're forgiving, the problem is that you're not saying the rest of it. The problem is you saying, because it's kind of, because they apologize, and then you said something really brilliant, which is like, it doesn't change the fact that there were hundreds of thousands of messages, thoughts. Like, it doesn't change the damage, it doesn't undo the damage. And somewhere along the way, we started believing that an apology undoes the damage. Like, if I'm driving down the street and if I'm walking down the street with one of my kids and a drunk driver drives by and, like, runs over my child and kills them, heaven forbid, I hope that doesn't happen, knock on wood. And then that person comes to me and says, I'm sorry. And then I say, I forgive you. It doesn't change the fact that,
Where he want to go with that?
there's some damage has been done. An apology does not wipe away the damage. And the issue here, Aman, is that, like, I think that somewhere along the way, we started believing that forgiving wipes away the damage. Because true forgiveness is part of that mourning for my child. Apology undoes the damage. Like, if I'm driving, and somewhere along the way, we started believing that an apology undoes the damage. Like,
Oh, we started believing that an apology undid the damage. We started believing. Okay, I thought he believed that an apology undid the damage. Okay, my
if I,
bad.
I hope
Okay,
that
now
doesn't
it
happen.
makes sense.
There's some damage has been done.
Yeah.
An apology does not wipe away the damage. And the issue here, Aman, is that, like, I think that somewhere along the way, we started believing that forgiving wipes away the damage. Because true forgiveness is part of that mourning, is part of that acceptance. But even then, I don't think that anyone is owed, like, you're owed an I'm sorry, but they're not owed mercy from you. And somewhere along the way, like, you decided that you were a good person, and this is what a good person does. But, like, I think that's your problem. Like,
What? Oh, bro, basically saying your problem is you are too good of a person. God forbid, bro. Knock on the wood, bro. Oh, hell no, no way you said that. Oh, wait a minute. Eh, I understand what he means, but it's like she can still be a good person, you know? Don't change that you are a good person. No, don't change that. But do realize that you are not that. All right, you are not that. Then it's like if you get egoless, then it's like you just you just are, you just be, like you just like just love, like love, like you are just love. You can be just love, and then it's like like w- through love there just comes good. Like there is just good in love, like true love, but not the fake love, you know what I mean? But with the true love, there really only comes good. And I think Pokimane can do it. She can.
Do you deserve an apology? Absolutely. Do they deserve your forgiveness?
Who is saying she deserves something and who is saying she deserves not? Like, who has the authority to tell her what she deserves and what she's not? Like, why? Like, who are you to tell her you deserve a apology, you know? But you don't deserve this and that. Like, who are you, bro? Like,
Absolutely not.
don't say that, bro. Like, you deserve, like, that word, bro, deserving. Like, what do people deserve, really? You know?
And this is what, and somewhere along the
I
way, like,
don't. Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I said deserve also, like, when I said, like, he deserves after so many rejection. Like, he, not deserving, maybe it was a bad word, but, like, he made it happen on his own, Like, that. Like, I could also say, like, maybe I said something like, she deserved to, I don't know, like but I would never say something like she deserved to be treated bad. She deserved to be get humiliated or whatever it is. I would never say deserved in a bad way, I think.
you decided that you were a good
But
person.
also, like, not like in a give me something, like I deserve a apology. Apologize, or I'm not forgiving you. Like, this is like, I don't know how to say that word only, is also not that good of a word, which I am not using, like, at all. At all. Like, it's not even really in my vocabulary, really. But, well, of course, when people saying it, it's like I'm thinking about it right now.
And this is what a good person does. But like, I think that's your problem. Like, do you deserve an apology? Absolutely. Do they deserve your forgiveness? Absolutely not.
Yeah. Who are you to say what she deserves, and what they don't deserve? Who are you? Tell me. Do you have the an authority? Are you the deserve police? Like, what?
I don't really
Bro,
know how else to go about it.
bro.
Yeah, it's tricky, right? Because we're not taught this stuff, right? I mean, I think it starts with speaking your truth, and that too is like in the DMs, and you can say like, I appreciate your apology, but like, I don't know that the damage you've done like has been fixed.
Mm.
I said it, but thank God he said something finally that is aligned what I say. You know? Like, bro, the amount of, like, no, no,
Right. I'm,
But
I'm
I'm
I
not.
glad you feel
swear, in
remorse.
that situation, people will just be defensive and be like, wow, this isn't good enough for you. And then they'll turn around and be like, yeah, I tried to apologize, but she was a total bitch about it. You know, it's just, there's no
Yeah,
winning.
so you can't win, right? So in this
There's no winning. It's not about winning. Oh my god, bro. I forgot to I forgot how hard it is to listen to just like ego people human beings that are in the ego state, you know, and they talking about life and stuff, bro. Like it is getting make it's making me frustrated, really, because I can't interact them with them for real. I just reacting, and they don't hear what I'm saying right now. Like that is frustrating, but somebody else can hear it, maybe send it to them, and it's like, okay, thank you.
this is where I think the biggest problem, this kind of comes back to the beginning of detachment, is that you're playing a game where
Oh, and I would definitely take these 11 hours or what it is and clip the hell out of it. I will, bro. What I mean by that, I would probably have like a few hundred clips, bro. A few hundred clips where I will upload it just everywhere.
someone
I don't
else,
care, bro. I don't
you're
care. Like, I mean, that's my job. Not like that I have to care because, I mean, that's public information.
playing
But
a
I just give my sauce to it, you know,
game that
to so it tastes better, like a hot dog.
like someone
Please don't eat hot dogs, please.
else determines who
Please don't eat meat at all.
wins and
Thank you.
who loses.
Thank you.
Else, beginning of detachment, is that you're
It's just, there's no
yeah,
winning.
so you can't
Six,
win,
seven.
right? So and this is where I think the biggest problem,
My
this
bad,
kind of
my
comes
bad.
back to the beginning of detachment, is that you're playing a game where someone else you're playing a game that like someone else determines who wins and who loses.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Like this is why you feel
The thing is, you should get out of the game completely. You should get out of the game completely. Like, and then you see, like, what it all is, you know, and it's like, oh, I'm not even in the game anymore, you know? Like, it doesn't have any effect on me. Like, you are the viewer that looks at the football game. For example, you see the field, you see what is happening, you see everything on the field, right? You are the observer, but you know, uh, okay.
powerless because you're playing a game where like no matter what you say, someone else can do something with it. And that's exactly the fucking point. Like this is why you feel powerless, because you're playing a game where like no matter what you say, someone else can do something with it. And that's exactly the fucking point. That's where detachment comes from. The game is rigged, and yet we continue to play it.
True.
We put our feelings and our lives.
He won't say it. He won't say the with the ego dissolvement and stuff like that. He won't
In
say
our
it.
sense of self into the
Come on.
hands of others. And then we bitch and whine.
Feels,
Huh?
mm-hmm. But it feels like that's such like an inherent part of the job.
It is an inherent, it's not just a
You
part
need
of the
to
job,
like,
my friend, it's a part of life.
yeah.
Every time you, like when you're in the third grade and you do your math homework and you like get a grade back, like that's you giving power to the world. Like at some point, very, very quickly, it moves away from learning to grades. Happens so fast. No one gives a shit about learning. Everyone gives a shit about grades. It's about the outcome. It's about the perception.
Mm-hmm.
Like when people talk about Moroccan doctors, they say like, oh, this person is a doctor. Like everyone talks about that person like they're a doctor. Like no one talks about the people that they save, right? And it's like there's value that a doctor is greater than other human beings. It's like it's not greater than other human beings. Like we're just people. Everyone's just people. Everyone does their part. But we elevate some. And
Everyone's just people, or some are NPCs, bro. Like, come on, bro.
it's not about the actual thing anymore. It's about the perception of the thing or the opinions of others. And
Yeah.
I think like
Oh
you're
my
playing a
god.
game, like, and that you feel powerless because you can't
Oh
win.
my
Like, how do
god,
you
bro.
win?
Hmm.
And
You
this is
can
a
win
part of
by
me
being.
that
It's not about winning, bro. It's not about winning. How do you win in that game? How do you win? Yeah. Every gamer is saying that, bro. Like, I wanna win, I wanna win. I know that. I was like the craziest gamer of all time, bro. Like, I played the toxic games like Pokimane did, like League of Legends, I don't know, Fortnite, FIFA, almost every game has a toxicity into it. Valorant, it doesn't matter which game, all right? And it's not about winning. Like, life is not about winning. It's not. Like, for the ego, it's about winning, you know? And if you think it's about winning, you are in the ego state. Sorry. Sad to tell you the truth, all right? So get out of the ego state. Then it's not about winning or losing. It should never be that. Like, life is not a game that's about winning or losing. Reward and punishment and etc. Stop thinking that way, and you will be way better off, bro. Way better.
Really, really fake and throwing whatever you want under the bus, but somehow making it out looking nice. But I don't think that is a way I would be okay with winning.
yeah, that's not
So I feel
winning.
like I am just stuck suffering.
Yeah,
I'm just stuck up. Oh, bro, they really think these are the only two options, man. Oh my god. Dr. K, bro. I swear
But
to
instead,
God,
I need
bro.
to stop
You have 25 minutes left.
caring about.
25. I give
no,
you
you don't
Or
25.
like
need to stop
detaching.
caring. No, you don't
25,
need to
bro.
do that.
Wait.
Good sigh. What was that?
No, I just needed to. I don't know.
What is that? What is that? Tell me. Think for a second.
Wait, I wanted to set a timer, but it didn't work.
The
Okay.
way I would be okay with winning.
Yeah, that's not
So I feel
winning.
like I am just stuck suffering.
Yeah.
But instead, I need to stop caring about.
No, you don't
Or like
need to stop
detaching.
caring. No, you don't need to do that.
No, you don't need to stop caring. Bro, you just said, why do you care? You should not care. Care less. Okay, need to stop caring is something else, but you know what I mean? Like, make your mind, make up your mind a little bit. Like, I don't understand, like, what he really wants to, like, what his goal is, you know? Like, what his intentions are. Like, can you even help her really? Or it's like, because you could care less, like, oh no, you don't need to stop caring. Wait, oh,
It
wait.
out looking nice, but I don't think that is a way I would be okay with winning.
Yeah, that's not
So I feel
winning.
like I am just stuck suffering.
Yeah.
But instead,
He said, yeah, what?
I need to stop caring about.
No, you don't
Or like
need to stop
detaching.
caring. No, you don't need to do that. Good sigh. What was that?
No, I just needed to. I don't know.
What is that? What is that? Tell me. Think for a second.
Think for a second. What?
Maybe I don't need to do anything.
That's exactly right. You almost let it slip away.
Maybe I don't need to do anything.
You don't need to detach. You need to do absolutely nothing. Just sit with your suffering. Let him on out of the closet. That's the sign. You almost let it slip away. Almost. You don't need to do anything. Because
You don't need to do anything. in that okay, but that only in that specific topic, right? Because you told her that she should talk with the parents. So that is already done. That is another specific topic, right? So specific topic, specific topic, specific topic. You know how many topics there are that she can tell you about? Thousands of topics, thousands of stories. And bro, like that will never solve everything. Like you really go step by step, scenario for scenario. And I'm like, wow, bro.
Because you're perfect. Anything. Because you're perfect.
Okay, bro.
Right? I mean, like the rest of the world, like haters gonna hate, man.
Haters gonna hate, man. All right, let's just sit with the suffering, with the never ending suffering and just suffer for the rest of our lives, I guess. But, of course, there can come out of something out of the suffering, but he is not leaning into it. Like he was there a little bit, like sitting into the suffering. You can do that. Like I did that, like I suffered quite a lot. Like you can say suffering or get pressured on or whatever it is, like giving myself pressure and stuff like that. And pressure someday builds a diamond, basically. Or there is so much pressure, then it just collapses, dies. Could have been also. But I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if he still comes up with when you are suffering and stuff like that, and then it comes something new. Can something new start? There should be something new to start.
Right? We've been saying it for, I don't know. I don't know who came up with that.
Years. Yeah.
Such a, you don't need to do anything. Like here's the thing. So now we're going to wrap up. Okay. I'll teach you to meditate if you want, but
Okay.
you are what you are, Iman.
Mhm.
And I think my understanding is that you're, for the most part, pretty authentic. And I don't blame you if you aren't, but, and if you think about it, like, what's also been responsible for like bringing you to where you are is actually you. It's not you playing the game. And so you are perfect. You
What?
playing the game. Responsible for like bringing you to where you are is actually you. It's not you playing the game.
Oh, then I guess you don't know. Guess you don't know about the game that we all play or played. Some played and then they don't join it anymore. Guess who? Not Dr. K. Not Dr. K. Not Pokimane. They play the game and they play the game pretty good. You know, they played the game so good that they worked basically their butt off and achieved something. You know, Pokimane doing it for so long, playing the game for so long, with basically with a new game called Twitch, streaming, stuff like that. He is now also in that. But before that is like the game is, you know, educate yourself, get a good job, be a professor, doctor, lawyer, whatever, right? That's the old game. Now there's a new game in town, basically. But y'all are all playing it. Y'all, all right? Okay, okay. I mean, I basically play the game also. Well, it's hard to say I because it's like when I say I, it's the spiritual ego. So the spiritual ego that you see right now, like I know that I am doing these hand emotions. I know that when I talk, it's like I do these movements. Like I'm conscious about that, right? Um, so it's like it's difficult to say because I am not anymore, right? The spiritual ego is getting used, basically. The spiritual ego is getting used, right? And I am talking through the spiritual ego, basically. And it's like I am not really playing the game because I am not, right? The spiritual ego is playing the game, right? That you could say that I am, but I am not. But it looks like that it that's me, because you can see me as in a like you can see me as a human being, as a person, right? Like I'm Asian, I am like I don't know how old I am look, but I am 29 and stuff like that. I am that and that, right? So you see a person, and when I would say I am not, well, but you are here right now. Biologically, I am here. Of course, I am biologically, right? Mentally, I am. It's difficult to say, man. Like it's like I can see like a character, like in Sims or Fortnite or Minecraft, right? And I basically control the character. I tell them, I tell it after thinking, of course, like I tell it what to say, and I am really, really cautious most of the times, conscious what I'm telling the spiritual ego to say. But it's difficult because it's like I have to use the I word. It's like I could say like consciousness is telling that the spiritual ego what to say. But then it's like very confusing. Or when I say nothing is telling the spiritual ego what to say and how to move, you know, how to do this and that. And but it's difficult to describe, but I hope you kind of get it. I'm also not the best in describing, spiritual ego talking right now. It's difficult, man.
And
It's
so
so difficult to.
you are perfect. And what you give to Twitch is actually like what most of Twitch loves. And then like what some people do is they hate what you give
Again, they all play the game. They all play the game
because it's authentic.
because it's
It's like we hate the person who does the thing that we're capable of and we don't do. And like the problem is that like you're a generally positive person. People fucking hate that. They hate that because they're like,
even Dr. K, man. Like he doesn't like the dishonest, happy person, like positivity at all. That's crazy.
I tried to be a positive person and I didn't end up as Twitch royalty. Like that's not fair. And then they try to tear you down. But you can just be what you are, and like that's what you are, and like people love you for it. Apparently, I think you're awesome, and I don't know if you've been faking it and you're doing this for if you're farming views or whatever. Like I have no idea. Like
Yo, yo.
Canon
Couldn't
struck
fake it
right.
if I tried, man. I feel like if I was faking things, I should be doing a way better job.
I think so too. I mean, I think yeah. I don't and I think the thing is if you really really stop and you look, the world loves you for who you are. Like I'm serious. It's not. I know I say positive sounding shit, but I'm not trying to say positive sounding shit.
That is They most of them, like most people, don't even know what love really is. You know, like what love really is, and he's throwing it out there like so many loves you probably, and you are perfect, and like uplifting. He's basically uplifting right now.
I'm just saying, like, can you get to where you are by being who you're not or by being who you are? Because it's way harder to be who you're not than it is to be who you
Mhm.
are.
Mhm.
I don't think you can get to where you are by not
Wait,
than it is to be who
Mhm.
you
wait,
are.
Mhm.
Because it's way harder to be who you're not than it is to be who you
Mhm.
are.
it's harder to be who you are not than it is to be. Of course, bro. Duh. The ego, bro, is clinging on to life, bro. Clinging on to everything, bro.
Mhm.
I don't think you can get to where you are by being fake. Fake here and there, sure, but like you're
Bro. Y'all don't want to know. Like, I already thought about it, and everybody basically is pretending. Everybody, and what is pretending? Being fake. You know, if you pretend, you are fake. So everybody pretends to be somebody. Y'all are already fake. The moment you have an image of yourself, a personality, a character, you start to be fake, and you accumulated that until it's like it's basically never ending. You know, it's never ending, and not you should not do that. Like, you should realize who you really are, or yeah, or wait, or more like what you are not. You just realize what you are not. You know, what are you not? And then maybe you understand maybe what you are, which is nothing but all right.
your true colors eventually show up. And Twitch is really good at sniffing out falseness, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I mean, when you stream for so
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
many hours, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean, I think at the end of the day, you're spot on. It's in that sign. Don't lose that. In that moment, you understood. Like in that moment, you understood because like maybe I just don't need to do anything. You're absolutely right. And then that thing comes up and it's like, no, you should do this and you should do this and you should do this. No, don't do anything. Just be yourself. Fucking slack off for a day or two. And then people are gonna hate you because you spoke out of turn. You're like, yeah, well, you know,
Oops.
Who cares?
yeah, exactly.
Who cares?
Oops.
Oh
And
my.
this is the cool thing, right? This is the cool thing is when you say oops, what does the Hydra do?
Licks?
Absolutely. It's
Bro.
it's
Bro.
really cool. Like it's really, really cool. Like people
I
come on
enjoy
here
that.
and air their dirty laundry over and over and over again. And like, what do they get? They get hugs.
Yeah. I do really love that aspect of everything. When people see the humanity in you,
Yeah.
they
And
hug
like, take a chance to see the humanity in yourself.
Okay, that was pretty good, Dr. K. That was pretty good, Dr. K. Okay, wait a minute. It's 58 minutes, 59 minutes. I'm stopping it right here. So wait a second. Oh my god. All right. Yeah. I guess. I don't even know, but I hope that will be the last part because please, bro, please, please. Like it feels a little bit like torture, to be honest. I can't take it anymore.